It's no secret to anyone that Black Canary is one of the most badass characters in the DC universe and has achieved great feats throughout her history. But today we're going to tell the story of how Dinah killed the Man of Steel. But before that, I kindly ask you to consider subscribing to the channel to receive the most intriguing moments from comic book stories every week. Our story begins in the Batcave with Dinah preparing to avenge the death of Oliver Queen, who was killed by Clark, who is now an unbeatable dictator. While boarding the Batjet, Alfred mentions that he would appreciate it if she hit Superman with a missile, and she promptly accepts the suggestion. On the way, she has a conversation with Batman, where he advises her to be very careful because Clark might think that Bruce is the one in the jet and not her. Without further ado, she arrives and mercilessly targets the dictator, and Superman indeed believes it is Batman in the jet and uses his laser vision to blow it up. But to his surprise, he begins to hear an ear-splitting scream, and amid the explosion, Black Canary emerges, using the full power of her sonic scream to affect the Man of Steel. The impact is so great that when they land on the ground, it causes a huge explosion. Batman asks Dinah if he is already stunned, and she responds that he is not. When Clark tries to talk to Dinah, saying he had no intention of hurting her or anyone else, she responds with a scream, telling him to shut up, and she delivers a speech about how terrible Clark has become, ending by saying she is glad Lois died before seeing what he has turned into. This obviously infuriates him, and he lunges at Canary, and then we hear a gunshot that seems to startle Superman when we finally discover that Dinah was armed with a kryptonite bullet and had just shot him right in the chest. Without thinking twice, Black Canary begins to humiliate Superman, delivering an absurd beating to him. She then has another monologue, recalling the brutality with which he killed Ollie. Just when it seems everything is won, a yellow ring arrives and makes Clark a member of the Yellow Lantern Corps. He promptly uses its power to remove the bullet from his chest, and in a fraction of a second, Superman unleashes his laser on the heroine, brutally killing her without any mercy. And that's the video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to watch more videos that will appear on the screen right now. See you later.